Alright, so it's a short stream today. I'm going to jump right into it, so especially since we are at a terrible boss fight. So let's see, what can we get done today? We're in the Black Tower. No, we want this one. Previous killers. Alright, so we have an idea, maybe. Wait a second. Did I sell them? Why don't I have any? Hey, welcome on in. Alright. It's gonna be a short stream today. The whole trying to sell this house thing's really cut into the stream time. Do I still have it here? Alright, let's... Why don't I have a Mage Masher? Alright. Oh, that's worth nothing too, wow. Okay. Okay, let me see. All right. Okay, here I have a bunch of different items. No Mage Masher, so I'm not selling stuff. What's it? Okay, good. So we did beat the boss and saved because we were smart in that sense. So we just need to leave. All right. Diamond armlet, probably just be money. Oh, that was close. That could have been really bad. I want to say that's the right combination. Okay, we got all the treasure. That's the important part there. Okay, so we got Odin. Literally, the only thing left is going to be either beat the game or try to unlock the rest of the game by doing Fourth Tower. All right. Okay, so we want those. Everything else there is useful. Excaliburs. Alright, so check the crystal helm and the circlet. Okay, so we can't use the circlet, so we can sell that. And we can sell the crystal helm. Alright, so everything else I think I want to hold on to. Also curious. Use the Thornlet. Can use bone meal, though. Okay. Alright, so now we should be equipped for that stupid tower. Oh, I guess I could be getting Phoenix, but we don't need Phoenix yet, so... Okay, you have Yochi's bow, so you can go this way. You know what? I might take Yochi's bow off of Bart's. We'll give it to Grill. Or whoever has the higher attack out of her and Lena. Gives you the most agility here. Alright, so this is going to be the problematic area we get into. I guess what I should do as well... This kind of actually ends up being better than the strategy I have in my head. I was gonna say, am I gonna kill him before, or is he gonna kill himself before I get a chance to run? Alright, let's see. And do appreciate everybody hanging out. My goal today is to at least beat this boss. Anytime. Thank you. All right. Well, that was easy. That was like 2,500 damage, way too much. All right. So I should be able to go up the stairs. Grab the defender. All right. All right, this boss is the easy one. Probably win this turn or next. Oh no. There we go. Gotta love the fact that he threatens you with a super powerful spell. You don't even get to see it. But there we go. We got the power of Holy. And now... You both have the same strength stat. Yeah, but you know what? You get the Ochibo, and you're gonna take Mage Masher. Is he gonna okay, I was gonna say, you're gonna trigger that 4 times? That's kind of insane. Darn. At least I feel like this strategy I have some control over. I'm not just waiting idly by. I might have hesitated too much there. Nope. Aww. Three in a row when it's a 1 in 3 chance to proc that silence. What? Alright, that was weird. Said it disconnected. Try refreshing if you're choose. Alright. Hopefully that's not an ongoing issue. At least it's not happening during a speed run. Yeah, this is really something. But welcome in, Muppet. There we go. I want to do it for the challenge. I want to be able to beat all the bosses except for Omega and Shinru as every class and see how that's going to go. I might. We could try. No, I have no way of casting stop, so yeah. Alright, just so we don't get drained to death. And this is when Kira's or Krill. Come on. When I get to the trainer playthrough there, or the Beastmaster, or whatever version it is in the Pixel Remaster, I want to try and beat every boss after you unlock them by unleashing monsters. So, like, just have the finishing blow always be from a monster. So I think that would be an interesting gimmick. I'm not sure if it'll work on this guy, though. Probably not. That's what I'm going to assume. At best, depending on what the monster does, it'll trigger his return or not, but it's always safe to assume it's just going to trigger return. Yeah. No, it's worse. I have waited for him to reflect silence himself on his own with both my Knights and my Dragoon playthrough. So the fact that I didn't want to sit through it just because the damage output is so low on Rangers in comparison, that last night I finally started looking at how the battle strategies work and came across the strategy to reflect it off the Mage Masher. So at least now it's not just me putting down the controller and praying. Come on. Don't want to do me a solid. I see how it is. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Two crits, we like that. Question, do you start... Once he starts triggering the 3rd level elemental spells, he's gonna kill himself and reflect damage. We just have to get him to that, which I believe is 4,000 HP remaining. That probably would be the play if it was a solo. Oh man, no crit. Oh, there we go. We won. Because now he's not going to be able to heal his damage. Come on. And we'll speed this up. Should have like 1,200-ish hit points remaining. Ah, he's still muted. So the next one probably should kill him. Next two for sure will kill him. And then we'll see him cast Flare. So maybe one more. That healing might have just saved them there a turn. There we go. So now we have a way to beat this boss with every character class except Monk and Berserker. The Rogue Wizard. And we obtained Flare, which means absolutely nothing to us, but I want that submarine. I want the treasure in the waterfall, and I want the treasure in the bottom of the ocean. And we're going to go get mine. And I should probably... Knowing my luck, we'll get a power outage in the next 10 seconds. Also... You know what? That wouldn't surprise me. Because I think the only way we could do it with a monk would be... I question, is it possible at a high enough level that, like, a build-up double crit, would that be possible to take out enough hit points? Because then if he's silenced too, then it's like, we just wait for the silence to reflect onto him, which is a terrible strategy. But then, like, getting 2 rounds of punches in can do enough damage. Berserker, the problem there is, like, the only strategy I can think of would be to bring 3 people on that side, have 1 with higher speed, use the Mage Masher, and just wait for silence, that 1 in 3 chance, and then hope everybody else hits like a truck. And then it might be a 1 in 9 chance, because we might have to get 2 1 in 3s or something. So that one is just... I think the math is there that could be done, but if I can do that much damage to the Rogue Wizard, then I probably can beat Neo X Death. Alright, so for those who don't know the story, we now have a submarine. Yeah, both of those I feel like you gotta be so over-leveled. Everybody got full healed. That's awesome. Yep. I see what you did there, too. I approve. All right, 35. I honestly think I have all the gear that we need to beat the game, except for maybe getting the rings and the Hermes sandals for everyone. So we're gonna go through the extra dungeons, get the freebies that are there, and then hopefully that's enough money to buy the rest of the gear we need. But I think the main problem I'm worried about is the Rangers' hit points are so low that like one Alchemist from, or whatever that attack is from Neo X Death, and at that point it's like, do I need to level up for HP? That's the concern now. Okay. Ah, well. That was mean. I don't want to use the Phoenix down to bring her back, so... Pirate gets a well-earned dirt nap. Alright, curtains it is. My name is Gogo, a mimic extraordinaire. Basis, no, the very soul of mimicry. It's the ability to aptly imitate anything, no matter the situation. Thusly, I will imitate your every move. When you attack, I too will attack him like. When you cast a spell, I too will cast that spell. Could you imitate me, you'd certainly win. But more likely the curtain will fall on your lives. I love how the way to beat this boss is this strategy here, and all you have is just this ticking timer that's like... It's like, it makes you want to do something, and then that is what you don't want to do. Yep. I also love that he's never been mentioned prior. Oh, bravo, bravo. Perfect, just lovely. You observed me doing nothing. And you're copying my inaction. Or should I say? You are perfectly doing nothing perfectly. Yes, you feel it, the essence of mimicry. I will give you my blessing. I need to quote that at work, like doing nothing perfectly. Power of true imitation. Audio. Break a leg. And there we go. And we then send him off to Final Fantasy VI, where he will help speedrunners extraordinaire. And we got mime for no reason. Besides, I like this place. Also kind of helps prove my point that, like, I want to avoid things I can avoid. Yeah. Although when I did play through Final Fantasy VI for the PR, like, my World of Balance team ended up being Celeste, Gao, Mog, and Go-Go, and I purposely gave Go-Go Rage and Dance. So I could literally just set the game to be like, okay, you just play yourself and I'll just watch. And it was surprisingly a very effective combination. All right. So now, do we go for Phoenix, or do we just continue to explore the bottom of the ocean? Maybe. Just maybe. Around here somewhere. I was not far off. Well, that was easy. I just realized we have to just endure a bunch of floor damage, and we have, like, no high potions. So let's fix that. Really can't wait for Geomancer to do that one, or Time Mage, to be able to just say, screw you, damage floors. Oh wow, we only have one anyway. Okay. Okay, a little less than an hour left today. Especially if we cheese the 3 pigs, this should be no problem. And yes, we are. True. Pretty sure Wonder Rod Wand would do it, right? Because you have to get the Wonder Wand to even get here. Wow, the damage output here sucks. Yeah. But that's the thing about these challenge runs, is there's going to be a lot of that. Still good experience here. And yes, it's Evan. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for the Chuck Ramby. He transcends video game series. Please find your local Rhino and chuck him. All right. And again, do appreciate everybody hanging out. I haven't been able to stream as much lately with the whole house being on the market. We've had people viewing the house literally every day since Friday, so it's just really cut into getting a good stream time. Yeah. Now, I know there's ones I don't want to touch. I just don't know which ones they are. So there's going to just be trial and error here. All right. Yeah, I don't trust that one. All right. The flying squirrel's awesome. It resets your ATB. It's literally the best move there is because it denies you your turns. Wait, that 30 seconds to live and it's only been 1 second? That's hilarious. Yeah, pretty sure. Okay, so it's just the one chest here. All right, let's see. All right. Really? Okay, so it's not the first two, it's not the last one. All right, there we go. Okay, there we go, flame ring. So that is one of the basically the 12 items I want to finish the game with. I feel like there might be a second one we can find, but if not, we'll buy the rest. Not as important as Coral Ring for Leviathan and Hermes Sandals for everything else. These fights are taking forever, though. Okay. All right. Val can hit like a truck there. That middle guy, he's just really got everybody's attention. It's fine, Doom. It really could use some good Nightingale procs now. There we go. Great. All right, let's see. That was really dumb decision. Lolly ho. Only 5 of us, but welcome you to Dwarven Kingdom all the same. Awesome. When we think about Magic Lamp, if you take it backwards from the power will be restored. Rally Bow is digging a tunnel. He said, let's go around the world, but why would anyone want to do that? Okay, so there's nothing I need to worry about chests or anything there. There's just one shop. Alright, there we go. That should, again, help fund part of our adventure. Oh, we're doing good for money. We might be able to actually do everything. Seems like something odd is happening above ground. I'm sure there's a forest above us. And there is our hint for the Phantom Village, which we've already explored. Alright, so how much treasure is remaining? I think it's just Kaiser Knuckles left. Powered lamp restored, good for us. I wonder if Falcon does percentage damage, because its damage seems to be all over the place. I think the next one should be Phoenix, and then we hold. No, darn it. Okay. We want to hold that one. All right. That's okay. We can fix that. Maybe. All right, let's see. If you wipe me, I get to restart the magic lamp anyway, so it's not a big deal. There we go. All right. So, yeah. So only 2 uses of magic lamp, and then we hold. Oh, shoot. Again, we're in trouble. Alright, so this room sucks only because you take so much damage walking through the ground. So we might have to do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we need to do one more cast. Alright, so now we know Odin is set. Alright. Probably didn't need to use high potions, but... they're relatively inexpensive at this point in the game. Come on, I want those Kaiser Knuckles for reasons. Okay, 9 minutes to go before I have to log off. I don't think we can use them. Oh. But it still gives a lot of attack damage, so... Alright. And here we go. We're going to beat the boss. Oink, oink. Xdef sent us. Oink. Told us to kill you. Oink, oink. Or as you know, nothing personal. Oink. Oink, oink, oink. And we'll win in one turn. I don't feel bad because you get no experience for it and the tablet gives us nothing. But there we go. That is Dungeon 3 beaten of the 4 sealed dungeons. I should probably take her off Magic Lamp now. Get my money's worth for that magic lamp that I spent nothing on. Alright, and with that, I think we're gonna call it there for today. But yeah, compared to the 17 hours for nights, we're doing okay. I think it's still going to be shorter or longer than nights, only because X attack and rapid fire there just takes too long to kill stuff. But that's going to be it. So again, thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully we can get a donkey stream going again soon. But if not, I do appreciate everybody for hanging out. And we'll be back again sometime. See if we can find a person to raid. And have yourself a great one. Yes, and thank you everybody for lurking. Always appreciate it. Shane is going through some Final Fantasy VI stuff as his current project, so. And thank you for the good luck with the house. Definitely would like to get this sold before Christmas, so that would be a win. But we'll raid Shane today, and we will hang out and watch him finish up there's some fun practice stuff from the looks of it. Later.